You said people don't always think of the way they dress as part of their self-care, but self-care isn't just about creating that sense of calm and relaxation. It's about your confidence. It's about the energy that you show up with in any given situation as part of that self-care. And when you're rocking that one blazer that you feel like you look good in versus when you're wearing like your oversized sweats and things like that, you have a different energy. You show up differently when you do your hair, versus when it's just pulled back in a messy bun. It doesn't mean you always have to be dressed to the nines or in a perfect state, but just understanding you want to feel good about yourself when you walk out of the house. And so maybe just making sure your clothes fit right, so you're not self-conscious and tugging at them and those types of things. You can still be casual and comfortable. I love a good sweatsuit. When you bring a different intention and mindset to even common everyday practices and actions, like that first cup of coffee in the morning, if you take 30 seconds and focus on that mindful practice of feeling the warmth of the mug, smelling the coffee, savoring that first sip of it, it has such a different benefit as far as, like you said, lowering your cortisol levels, lowering your heart rate, lowering your stress levels, as well as even the dopamine hits of knowing you're doing something good for yourself, is where you start to build these micro moments and practices throughout your day. And, it doesn't have to look the same each day. You can find different ways to build those areas up so that they flow together in harmony.